Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our goalie career. Today, we got the red-hot Vancouver Canucks storming into our home barn against the LA Kings, boasting a 9-2-0 start to the season. I mean, that's unbelievable pace there. First in the regular season so far. But for us, the Kings, I mean, we're not doing too bad either, 7-3-0. But for me personally, we are looking to defend a 6-0-0 start to our season. That is unbelievable numbers. Now, it hasn't always been pretty. There's been a few games where the team in front of us looks really bad. I still let in a couple soft goals in here and there, but much better start this season than last. Obviously, 81 overall has a lot to do with that. Same with the new control system. But the team is they're still looking to gel. They're still looking to find their footing. Injuries have been a big part of our season so far. Kempe finally returning to the lineup to complete that top line, but Pierre-Luc Dubois is still injured for a long period of time. Not sure when he'll be back, but he is still out. So that changes the second and third line quite a bit. And it just hasn't seemed to click as well as it did in the first few games. So hopefully they can find some momentum and start building off that. But yeah, looking forward to this game. It's going to be a big one. Now, just before we dive in, I did want to show you guys a few things. I was talking a bit about, last year's standings, who won the cup, things like that at the beginning of season 2, but there's a whole page dedicated to that in this game, so we might as well just go there and show you guys. I should have done this in episode 1 of season 2, but here we go. Dallas Stars, as we mentioned, won the cup. It was actually the Carolina Hurricanes who were the best regular season team taking home the President's Trophy, but in the end, they were bested by the Stars. Now, individual awards, not a lot to talk about here. Connor McDavid won a bunch. Hughes won the Norris. I believe, OV won the Richard, so a good season by him to reclaim that away from McDavid and Matthews. But the one that made me giggle was the Selke Trophy. Our former captain, our boy, Anze Kopitar, headed down to Florida and finished the season as a Panther, and he takes home the Selke Trophy for his defensive aspects to the game. Now, hey, when he was on LA, he was a hitting machine. He won a lot of faceoffs. He was a great back checker, and he put a lot of emphasis in this game on that defensive part of his game, and I guess he continued it because he took home the trophy. So still not sure how I feel seeing the Florida logo beside his name, and now especially even worse, he has signed a big deal to the Vegas Golden Knights to probably finish out his career there. But yeah, I just thought that was funny. Kopitar winning it for a different team hurts, but also you feel good for him. And lastly, I mean, we've seen some big offseason moves. We didn't really spend time in here to go over all of them. Biggest one, obviously, Steven Stamkos going over to join the Calgary Flames as their captain. We played them not long ago, so was able to see that on ice. But the biggest one, and the one that I think will shock a lot of people, well, maybe not, is Austin Matthews has decided against re-signing with the Toronto Maple Leafs and has signed a lucrative deal with the St. Louis Blues. Now, as a Leafs fan, this hurts me. Thankfully, this did not happen in real life, and we have him for 5 more years. But massive acquisition for the Blues. Instantly puts their team as an offensive juggernaut. He's having a hell of a year. 9 goals already in 12 games. But yeah, just it's going to be really weird seeing him on the Blues. And we're a West Coast team, so I mean, we're going to be seeing a lot of Austin Matthews in the next couple seasons of our career. So big moves, ladies and gentlemen. That's the best part of these Be a Pro is you never know what can happen. You never know what players are thinking and doing. And that's a big one. So enough of that. Let's dive in. We got a, like I said, a very red hot, streaky Vancouver Canucks team in the barn tonight. You can see they didn't bring in anybody new. They're just finding ways to win. Now it is interesting that Hughes has the A on his shirt. I'm going to guess they gave it to one of those other 2 guys. Maybe. So we'll keep an eye on that, but yeah, we're going to have to do a lot here. Team's going to have to play very, very solid. We do have a coaching challenge to allow 2 goals or less. And yeah, just see if the boys can continue to work on the chemistry. There's been really good periods where, like I talked about at the beginning of the season, that I'm really excited for, but injuries typically throw a wrench in a lot of plans. And I already know this is going to not be saved. EA really needs to patch this. I've changed it everywhere I can find it in the main menus. But you come into a game and you Be a Pro and it just does not transfer over. But easy peasy, there we go. Let's dive in. Total control. Crypto.com for LA Kings versus the very red hot Vancouver Canucks. Let's see what happens. Good opening little shift here from Fiala over to Kempe. This happens way too much with this LA Kings team. This is unbelievable. Adrian Kempe back in the lineup after injury. And he gets a nice pass by Fiala, who just squirts past the defenseman on the blue line. Feeds it past Hughes, and I mean, that's a 2-on-1. Demko probably not happy, but I mean, Jesus. Every time we start a game and these guys score in the first minute, this top line is just so fun, dude. And that is Miller with the C. So JT Miller, I just saw him there. Interesting. Looking to shake up their, their leadership core, I guess. But wow, what a start here for the Kings. 1-0. Pretty crazy. I mean, like I said, that happens a lot, but this top line just has really built themselves into this offensive juggernaut like lineup. I don't even know how, man. He was trying to go short side on that one. Gets tipped in front. Doughty now looking to get this puck up. Gets it to Mikey Anderson. But with Dubois absent, it will put a bit of a test on that second unit. He was already playing winger because they had Byfield playing center. So Adam Henrique elevates and takes his position for the time being. I don't hate that, but I do think that Henrique is a bottom six kind of player right now. Oh my God, Doughty, please. What a start, guys. I mean, this whole journey of NHL24 Be a Pro has been incredible, but this is just insane. It's a great feeling. It's a great feeling. Almost loses that one. Demko just body slams himself to the ice trying to save that puck. Doughty with a good hit again. Fiala up to Kaliev. Gets just rubbed off the puck there with a big hit. You got the fans engaged here, so you love to see it. Hughes now passes it up to Mikheyev. Mikheyev streaking in all alone. And a good save there for our first one as the speedy Mikheyev gets a shot on that. Not a lot on it, but he did get a shot. Adam Henrique now on the ice with Byfield. And Max Pacioretty, who two off-season signings, sees a very different lineup for these Kings. We'll see if Byfield can learn and grow on the face-off dot. Hasn't been great this season as he loses another one to Hoglander, but young kid, played a lot on the third line last year until the trade deadline. Found himself in the top six and just looking to build and grow, I think is the best way. Not sure what the game has him in terms of potential, but for me, he's a big kid who throws the body around a lot. So if he can get his offense working and work on the face-off, he can be a really strong forward in this league. Center in this league, rather. Pacioretty now. Back to Henrique after a poke check. 10 minutes now left in the first period. 1-0 hockey game. Big hit there again from the defensive. Oh, that was Byfield this time. Been watching a lot of Kings hockey in real life. Man, they are a very, very offensive heavy team right now, which is kind of crazy to think. They are leading the league in goals for, but they also have a lot of goals against. Copley and Talbot are both struggling. They play my Toronto Maple Leafs tomorrow night, so that'll be interesting. I'm gonna have to root for the Leafs, but if the Kings end up winning, it's I guess bittersweet. That game that LA had to come back against. I mean, look, Arizona is a dumpster fire of a team. They've got some talent for sure. You know, that top line is pretty scary. Schmaltz, Keller, and whoever, can't remember who plays on the other side. But to come back from, I mean, Copley let in some goals that just made me. We've seen that in this game, and I guess it translates pretty well because some of those goals were brutal. Talbot came in, first shot on net goes in. You're like, okay, it's a 4-1, 4-0 hockey game, whatever it was. But never count. He can't count the Kings out. I say that in this game. They came back, stormed back, got some late period goals, late game goals, and were able to steal the win away from Arizona. Kapanen now, newly acquired. Big shift here as Donato shovels it back to Demko. And while he's sprawling, Blake Lizotte gets on the board. So a third line goal here now for the Kings. Bailey's loving it in the background. There you go. First goal of the season from Lizotte. And for Demko, they're going to say it goes off of him, but it's a desperation attempt after a great rebound. Donato with a low shot. Rebound goes right to Blake Lizotte. He just shovels that one in. Almost got it. Nearly got his body down in time, but these Kings, man, these Kings, 2-0 hockey game. 5 minutes left in the first period, and this red-hot Vancouver Canucks have been watered down here, at least to start. But it just makes you wonder, because, like, Vancouver has some good pieces. Like, even in real hockey, they have some decent pieces, but they've never found a way to put it all together. Now looking at this team, I mean, they made no roster moves by the looks of it from last trade. So it's like, how are they starting? Demko must have great stats, because to be 9-2-0 this early is wild to me. There you go. Quinn Hughes, a goal on the year compared to 4. Doughty's having a hell of a year. 4 goals, 8 assists already in this young season is pretty gnarly from the captain. Here we go. Kempe now back with the puck to Fiala, and Demko flashes the leather there. Also, guys, I just got a brand new capture card. So the capture card I was using didn't allow for great pass-through. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar, what that means is basically to have myself recording this game on PC with my PlayStation, you have to have a capture card. So you plug the PlayStation into a capture card, then you plug that into your monitor and your PC, so it feeds both. And then there's a pass-through that lets what I see. So what you guys are seeing is what's plugging into the computer. It's recording at as high quality as you possibly can. But the pass-through should be much better quality, because that's what I'm seeing. That's what the game's presenting. That's just the way capture cards work. But I was noticing my last one, I wasn't seeing very good quality. So basically, I was seeing what you guys see, which I wish was higher, but they don't have capture cards right now that can truly, unless you want to pay a fortune, which I'm not going to, you won't see what I see truly. Still looks great. Still plays great. It's still fine. It's still, you know, as good as I can make it. But I was playing a few games offline, God of War, Ragnarok, Spider-Man. I just was noticing that my view wasn't what I thought a PS5 should be capable of, if that makes sense. So I got a new capture card that is for new generations of consoles that allows me to see, you know, 4K pass through. I'm playing at 1440p, so that's what I'm seeing. But man, does it make a difference. Again, not going to really change. You might notice a slight difference, so if you do, congrats. But what I see is so much clearer and so much better, and I'm very, very excited that I got that. That's a good first period, 2-0 hockey game. Like I said, shut down this Canucks team and got off to a really good start of our own. Here we go now. Miller, new captain of the Vancouver Canucks, over to Kuzmenko. You know who's fun to watch on the Kings in real life is Mikey Anderson. That kid can play hockey, dude. What a good player. Big out glove save there. All right, let's get it, baby. Go, Kings, go. Also, I saw you guys respond to my Vlasic comment. Seems like Vlasic pickles aren't just a Canadian thing, so kind of cool to read that. Kind of just settling into this season, man. Like, my stick, I switched everything to black, and my stick came out blue somehow, and I'm not even mad about it. Until we start having bad games, I'm not going to break the superstition. Fiala now looking to put the puck backhand again. Gets it blocked there. Doughty now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fiala just looking to storm that puck past Demko, who does play it, so aggressive with his pass outs. Doughty going for a skate there. Fiala. Here we go. Kempe now again, right out in front. Kaliev looking to get the rebound. Also, I finally did order an LA Kings hat, just a basic one. There was a sale on the NHL.com website, so I just got one with like a logo just off to the side. Now, it does say it's going to ship in like 5 days. I'm really hoping that something wild doesn't happen and I get traded from this team, because that would suck. But Like I said, I think LA is the perfect spot for a human goaltender in this video game. So looking to hopefully get a deal done here either this year. I don't know how the game works, but I would love to get a deal done sometime this year or early next year and not have to worry about it. Besser now over to Studenica. We're just going to glove him too. So a little bit more pressure this period by Vancouver. So you can kind of see where some of their success comes from. Some quick passing. Decently placed. I mean, there's Demko 8-1-0 as well. And he had unbelievable stats. Those are better stats in more games than I have in 6. So maybe it's just Demko starting out this season on his best start to his career. Patch ready now. Over to Byfield, who had an open net on the right side. Just can't get the shot through. Besser now. Brock Besser feeds in front. And I get hit out of the net. If that would have gone in, surely that would have been goalie interference. But we're able to get back and rob a shot from the point. But man, I've said it, and I know you guys are probably like, shut up already about it. But not having the tether, it is crazy how much more confident and calm I am in net. Just knowing that where I place my body is where I'm going to be is like, frig, man, it's night and day. Here we go, patch ready now. Second unit looking to generate some more offense. Byfield already on the board in this one. Zadorov, big body there for Vancouver's blue line. He might be new. I don't know for sure. Henrique, the veteran, looking for a rebound. Nice glove save there by Thatcher Demko.
The decided edge in the shot department, and as a result, they lead it here in this second.
Byfield now gets the puck poking away, but a good effort there by, I believe that was Henrique, who came off the wing and just poked it back. Fisher now skating the puck up. Hoglander. Also, just condolences to that young hockey player who passed away. It's a horrible, horrible accident. Adam something, but thoughts and prayers with him and his family, dude. I mean, you know, hockey's a dangerous sport. I think people often forget that. Things can happen. You know, in some regards, you question whether these companies that make equipment can find a way to include a neck protector into their equipment. But, you know, it's something that a lot of players will just say, hey, it happens once in a blue moon, but when it happens, it shocks the world, and you start to question whether something should be done to prevent it. I mean, we've seen incidences with skates cutting wrists. We've seen a number of cases now throughout hockey history of neck, which is, but again, just thoughts and prayers to him, his family. I can't even imagine. It's a horrible freak accident, but yeah. You feel for it. It's definitely a mourning day for the hockey community. Here we go now. Fiala. This top line is engaged quickly in this hockey game. 5 minutes left. We are flying through the second period. Not a lot of whistles. Kuzmenko. And I mean, he just loses the puck, and that's kind of the story for Vancouver. Some good passes out of their defensive zone to get the puck up, but once they cross that blue line, it's either our defensemen are doing a great job smothering them, or they just lose the puck, whether it's the ice or what. But Donato now skating the puck out. Looked like he had a burst of speed there for a minute. Got sandwiched between the two Vancouver players. And I am really thankful that our GM decided not to make any drastic changes to our blue line, because after that trade deadline, like, Gavrikov became an absolute beast for us. Doughty and Anderson have been solid. Like, I mean, they're a defensive pairing that has been unbelievable, and I'm just so calm with them in front now. Like, there was a period where I was calling them all out and they were doing stupid things. Another good effort there by Vancouver, and we're just able to stay with it. Movement looks good. Our goalie has good vision now. Here we go. Quinn Hughes looking to get that puck through. Loses it again. But he's able to keep it in. Oh! That nearly sneaks in off Lazat and in. That would have been horrible, as full pressure now mounting for the Vancouver Canucks. But Gavrikov will go for a bit of escape. Passes it up to Kapanen, who now uses his speed. Puck poked off for a second there. Able to get the puck back. Ethan Bear doesn't a great... Again, they're doing a good job getting the puck out of their zone. They just can't get anything going. Here we go. Ethan Bear now streaking in. And again, just very, very calm. Nobody's on my left side, so I'm going to hold on to this. We got 7 seconds left in this second frame. 2-0, still the score. Hoglander now. Bear, Hughes, and a block save. And that'll end the second period as we head to the second intermission with a 2-0 lead. And I mean, some good pressure on both ends of the ice. I feel like that was much more dominating from Vancouver. So good on them to, you know, at least give their team a chance of fighting back in this one. But some nice calm saves, nothing too drastic, not a lot of movement in the net. And we'll head to the third period with a 2-0 lead here. Let's get it, boys. Also, when I say boys, I refer to my teammates. And I know that might sound weird. I don't want people to, like, I'm fully aware that the audience that watches these videos are everybody. And everybody is welcome. When I say boys, you might notice I tend to talk to my players a lot. I don't know why. It's just when I'm in net, and recording, I feel like I focus better if I'm discussing the play that's happening. So when I say boys, I'm not referring to boys, the people watching. I'm referring to my boys that are in front of me that are playing this game that I need them to play well to win. So just want to clear that up in case everybody was like, why does he keep saying just boys? Trust me. I'm well aware of the diversity on YouTube, and I love it. In fact, I want more of it. That sounded like a lyric to a song, but I promise you it wasn't. Kuzmenko now. Kaliev. Up to Doughty. Kuzmenko streaking in, and we get that weird little save that bounces up to the shoulder, and you just hope you can hang on to it. Good start again here from the Vancouver Canucks, as I believe they take over the shot total. Big hit there by Arthur Kaliev, who looks like a freaking hero. One knee down, battling it, falling on his shield. Anderson up to Doughty. Kempe now. Top line, looking to get some momentum going. And this is kind of the story. Like, we saw this last year where start very strong, and then it was just a couple periods of not finding. Just able to get a glove on that as you have two Vancouver Canucks ready to bang that puck in. Whew. There you go. I mean, I feel like this leaderboard is always going to be a bit skewed just because when I play the game, you're going to see more hits happen. Whereas opposed to when you simulate, it just kind of generates random data. So it might always be skewed in favor of whatever team you play for, but hey, at least they're hitting. At least they're putting, you know, some physical bodies in front of people. And a good block there off a slap shot from Hughes by Quinton Byfield to get the puck down the ice. Mikheyev now. Soupy. Skating in is Mikey Anderson. Gets it off to Adam Henrique, who fails to get a shot on net. Garland now skating the puck out. Good effort there again. Cogliano over to Captain JT Miller. We got 12:44 left on the game clock. 2-0 hockey game. There's a good win there by Kempe. Up to Doughty. Let's see if this top line can get some energy into the legs. Once again, just stymied as they enter the offensive zone. You can see why Vancouver has gotten off to a solid start. If they are able to get their offense going, they would be a very tough team to play against right now. Fiala skating in, trying to get anything going. Gets a shot finally onto Demko, our first one of the period. 10:50 on the clock. Garland skating it out. We got a delayed penalty now. This is not what you love to see when your offense is not being generated and you get an elbow call. Really? Kaliev, man. So Kaliev has taken a couple weird penalties this season. I'm not quite sure why. Just getting a little maybe frustration, some poise. Not quite sure, but here we go. 2-minute penalty kill coming up in the second half of this third period. Need to be good here. Mikheyev. I mean, their lineup is just not that dominating, but they're just. I hate that dude. What a stupid goal. Mikheyev just does the computer power move off the boards, and my goalie goes to make the save, but when he does, he kicks off the post. I would never in a million years see a goaltender try to make the blocker save by moving out of the way. I guess I should have held the post. That would have stopped that from happening. But I mean, he comes out in front, and my guy moves to try and blocker it. Like, instead of just sitting where he is and blocking it, he like kicks off to go into a butterfly, whatever. It's a goal. It's a power play goal. It ends the shutout bid for the 4,000th time in our career. But we got a 2-1 hockey game here. And now the boys, again, please wake up. This is just not what you love to see. It's a bad goal at the other end. It's not something your goaltender ever wants to give up. If I could do that again, I would have hugged the post and just taken that completely away. Kaliev, bro, we need to talk, dude. You are like leading the league in penalties this year, and you just took another one. Bench this kid. You can't have him come out of the penalty box after a goal and do something even stupider. 2-minute penalty kill coming up. 9:11 left. We got to be sharp here. No more garbage goals like that. And I mean, what the just happened? Pass over, then he passes it back, then Miller misses the net, and then it hits the back of the net and goes back in front of the net. What the heck are these boards here in LA? Very close call here, as Vancouver was inches away from tying this one at 2. Face-off loss. Face-off losses in the defensive zone are going to be a very, very tough order here for the LA Kings this season. But Andrei Kuzmenko off a beautiful shot. We're just about in position, but I mean, that just comes so quick off a beautiful feed. And my goalie goes down, and the puck goes in. 2-2 hockey game here. And as quick as we went up, we went down. 2 goals, 2 quick power play goals, and somehow the coach has Kaliev still on the ice. He's going to need to do something here to turn it around, because that is 2 penalties he cannot afford to take. The first goal we can't afford to give up. But a beautiful passing play off a face-off win. Kuzmenko buries it. 2-2 hockey game, and everything I said is Vancouver's doing. They're playing unbelievably defensive. Demko has kept them in this game. And then in the third period, they get their offensive generated off power play goals. Tough scenes. 8 minutes left here. 2-2. Time to focus up again. Forbet. Ooh. Miller trying a nice little tip. Really, this is the point of the game where I really don't want to hold the puck for face-offs, but when it's just too risky, you just can't take that. You can't take that gamble. Face-off win thanks to Fiala coming in from the wing. Kaliev now, the man to under pressure to rebound. Loses the puck. Kuzmenko having himself a game now. Kuzmenko with traffic in front of Webb. I get that weird little save again. And that's kind of been the name of the game for the last couple of videos. It's just, you know, we started off really strong, and then we ended the third video of this season in kind of a weird state where we just didn't seem to click like we were in the preseason and early goings. But here we go. Spence now. Fiala right there with him. He has Kempe streaking to the net. Kaliev looking to get more involved. That's our 20th shot on net now after a long stint of going without a shot. Fiala trying to hound the defenseman. Garland skating through. Good stick there by Spence to break that one up. Really didn't give him any chance of putting that puck in the net. He'll go for a skate and then dump it in as Kaliev goes for the chase. Garland loses the puck to Fiala, who's getting absolutely hounded by somehow beautiful poke checks. Gavrikov skates in. He's been good this year. He was good last year too. Kind of looks to the sky. 3:32 left on the clock.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up.
You can see it in the bottom left. Clutch time. 14-3 shots right now in this third period alone. And that is just the difference. That is the difference between a team that wants it and a team that's coasting. But I've said it. You know, it is still very early in this season. We're still trying to build some chemistry with some missing bodies. Just falling into old habits that we saw in season 1, where you get off to such a beautiful start and then that's it. You kind of just try and ride or die with a 2-0 lead as that puck almost squirts in a falling Demko by his own teammate. Forbear now. Forbear? I don't know how to say that either. Beautiful save there. Massive save on McCabe to keep this a 2-2 hockey game. And once again, Vancouver is back. Besser now. Zadorov right in front. We slide across to make a big save. Byfield hoping to get the puck out. Passes it off to Gavrikov, who goes to turn around. Gives up the puck. Oh my gosh, please. 40 seconds left. And I think we just took another penalty. Adam Henrique. So a 2-period game where we do not see any penalties, or maybe one, and in a very short order we get 3 garbage penalties, and now we're going to be tested once again by this dominant power play unit. 40 seconds left in the period. 2-2 on 3 shots. Right in front for Miller, and we're able to just get a toe on that as he banks it off our pads. Come on, boys. Let's get a point at least. 18 seconds left as Grant looks to be a shorthanded hero. Doughty now, back to Grundstrom. Good pressure here. Right in front for Gavrikov, who tries to go shorthanded, and he had every... That was a beautiful opportunity to end the game right there. Kuzmenko now in. Gets the glove save, and we're going to head to overtime here. What could have been a beautiful, beautiful game is now a 2-2 hockey game, and at the very least we escape with a point, and you can see the shot difference, 36-24. Unbelievable scenes here as it's just a total domination from Vancouver in the second and third period. All right, here we go, overtime. But it is going to be a shorthanded effort for a minute 21. Grant looks for the faceoff win, does not get it. Kuzmenko now. Kuzmenko looks in front, loses the puck. And I'm going to play this out because it is overtime. They have 4 people, not 5. Brock Besser now gets that puck at the neutral zone. Kuzmenko with a shot will rebound that into the corner. Doughty now being hounded, gets the puck up to Gavrikov. 42 seconds left in the penalty here in overtime. JT Miller, captain of the Vancouver Canucks, gets the shot on net. Brock Besser. That may have been their 40th shot of the game. We are approaching 40 saves. This is me doing my best to try and keep the Kings in this as we look to kill off the last 22 seconds of this penalty. And you got to think Henrique is just praying. Oh my God, absolute larceny. And they're not done as the penalty expires. But Vancouver's still very much in this zone as Doughty will corral the puck. See if Donato can't get this up. We need a line change here in a minute. But for the time being, a fresh Adam Henrique streaks in with Gavrikov. Loses the puck. Right back to Henrique. And a good effort here after the penalty. Henrique now trying to get it back on net. Just misses wide. As some new bodies jump on the ice here. We got a minute 50 left in this overtime. It has been all Vancouver. Another huge save in front. And now we're scrambling. Besser here. And we're going to hold this and get some fresh bodies as we have 57 seconds. We'll go to 3-on-3. And I mean, I've done everything in my what's humanly possible to try and give this team a chance to win. Here we go. Kaliev, Doughty, and Fiala. Sorry, that's Byfield. They're giving Byfield a chance here in overtime. Here we go. Byfield up to Kaliev. Kaliev was streaking. 25 seconds, Byfield. Come on, boys. Kaliev, he did it the other night. Can he do it again? Okay, Kaliev might be our best player offensively this year, who also frustrates me more than anything I can imagine. But when it matters, dude, what a win. And somehow we are 7-0-0 This is miracle in LA right now as Kaliev somehow finds a all alone on Demko, and he does his signature backhand forehand. He has scored like that in overtime twice already. Back-to-back games, actually, I believe. I mean, you love it. You love it at the end of the day. What an effort by both goaltenders, realistically. A gorgeous play there to tie the game up, but some big saves. Oh my gosh. Some desperate moments in overtime. And we have a 42 save win in overtime to extend our perfect streak to 7-0-0. And I mean, and we complete the coach's challenge. We were able to allow 2 goals or less.
Take a look at some of the rest of the action
Dude,
tonight.
what the hell am I witnessing right now in LA? Just unnecessary wins. Like, that sounds weird to say, but like, we could have won that so easily if we just played throughout the 60 minutes of hockey. But Coach Lashov should be impressed. We got his challenge done after he called us a beach ball, or said we couldn't stop a beach ball. But we got the job done. He likes it. He's happy. We're keeping the team happy. We're keeping the fans happy. And this is some unbelievable stuff here. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are enjoying this season too, because not expected. Like I said, did not think I'd come into the season to get this many opportunities and also do so well. And we're getting another start at home. Another back-to-back start here for the young goaltender. And I mean, we're getting all the home starts, that's for sure. But also looking to improve more and more as we build our way up. Now in solo third. Early season. But man, oh my, man, we're heading back to the Crypto.com arena. We're putting on their home jersey, and we're going to get the goddamn job done. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh my God, Kaliev. The dude is so offensively talented. Like, he has, what, like 10 goals already in this season? 2 overtime winners? But dude, the guy can't stay out of the penalty box when it matters. It's crazy. Man's trying to give me a heart attack. Here we go. Predators are in town. We put an end to the domination that Vancouver had, that's for sure. Threw a wrench in them. Now we're the team to look out for. 8-3-1 on the season is crazy as a unit as well. Anderson up to Kempe. But what an effort. 44 shots against. Fiala to Doughty. Right as quick as we started, we're right back in here looking to score early again. And a loose puck, Philip Forsberg able to steal that away with what looked like a slash. And we'll get our taste of our first shot here against Duchesne, I believe. Obviously, Duchesne not playing on Nashville in real hockey. 18-22 have won their. Does that say won or lost? I didn't read that because I'm under siege here. I think it said they won their last 5, so we're running into some hot teams here in the early goings of this season. If that said won their last 5, that's impressive. Duclair now. All right, boys. I do not like the effort here to start. Wake up. We have a hockey game to play. Kempe now right in front of Fiala, who waits a little bit long to get the shot off. Forsberg passes it off to Yossi. Duchesne now streaking in. Tries getting it to Forsberg. And a good block there by Mikey Anderson. Kaliev up to Kempe. Loses the puck, and that's just can't find ways to enter the zone right now in these last 2 hockey games. Dubois back. Pierre-Luc Dubois is back. He is on the second line. Oh, a big boost to our offensive lines as he looks to get on the board early here. Massive news coming out of LA today. Pierre-Luc Dubois is back, feeling healthy, good enough to go in this one. And that should bring back the Pacioretty Dubois Byfield line that we saw. And a streaking Nyquist somehow behind our defenseman gets absolutely stoned by Michael Webb. Let's go, baby. 5-5-0 in their last 10, so it was either 1-5 or lost 5. Big turnaround either way. It's either a good turnaround or a bad turnaround. Dubois here. So happy to see him back on the ice. He missed about 4 or 5 games. Pacioretty now. Tries getting it on net. Spence. All right. We are back with our top 6 the way it was meant to be. Henrique drops back down. And now we're going to get a fight here as Byfield drops the gloves after a huge hit. This is Glass fighting it out. Let's see if the kid can hold his own. Back-to-back uppercuts. Looking like Francis Ngannou out there against Tyson Fury. Big uppercut there again. Come on. Come on, boys. Another one. How is this guy surviving, dude? Is Byfield's freaking mitts made of pillows? How did Glass just take 16 uppercuts and survive that? Okay, well, hey. 5 minutes for fighting. It was a nice clean hit. Glass just didn't like it. And we got 5-on-5 hockey here. Nothing changed. 11:35 left in the first period. A scoreless hockey game. Spence now up to Fiala. So just when we say our top 6 is back, Byfield's going to have to sit for 5. Evangelista now skating down the right wing. Gets in, takes a shot, and we'll do a good job of just corralling that one. Here we go, boys. Let's get a face-off win here. 7-3 in our last 10. We've been the talk of the NHL. Fiala loses the puck to Evangelista. Cole. Yeah, just looking to see if the team can build some chemistry now that Dubois is back, because I don't know, our preseason, yes, it's preseason, but they were scoring a lot. In the early couple of games, we were scoring a lot from all lines. But these last 4 or 5, when we've run into some hot teams, it's like we're trying to do too much and just can't seem to bury the puck or even get scoring chances. Like 6 and 6 in the second and third for shots is brutal. But not a bad start. Kind of tentative in this one as Fiala looks to get the puck on. Saros with a nice save. Back to Fiala, who goes to do his backhanded little play there. Another save there. All right. 6:49 left in this first frame. Oh, it's Askarov? I thought they would for sure play Saros. Askarov. No idea who the heck that is. Is that their backup? Is that somebody new because it's a new season in this game? No idea. Here we go. Spence clears the puck in deep. Nobody chasing it. Not quite sure what the hell was going on there. Cole up to Philip Forsberg, who tries toe dragging it around. Gavrikov, who just throws the body on him once again. Pierre-Louis Dubois, all eyes on him to see if he can. Every hit he takes makes you wonder if he's going to get re-injured. But he missed some time there. Like, that was two, maybe 3 weeks of the season he missed. I got to think that he wouldn't play unless he's truly healthy. Pacioretty now. Just getting stymied at the blue line. Like, all of these teams have looked so much better than us defensively. It's crazy. Hey, I just said that, Pounder. Cheryl, I'm on the same page, just trying to do too much, man. I just said that. I could be a commentator, dude. Good save there. So yeah, it makes it seem like he's a rookie based on what she's saying now, you know, remembering when he was a kid, putting on jersey, now he's playing in the big league. So it seems like a young kid. Van Riemsdyk now. Is this JVR or Trevor? He's playing forward. It might be James Van Riemsdyk joining the Nashville Predators. Oh, I almost got back to get the stick. What a weird shot, man. A really weird deflection off the blocker. That is Ian Cole with a slap shot from the point. And it just, oh, I almost fell back and hit it. Yeah, a nice clean blocker save, but the rebound just goes right up in the air and it's just rolling in. I mean, the effort was there to get back. Damn, dude. Yeah, James Van Riemsdyk, and he's having a hell of a year too. 11 points for this new team. Okay, I see you, JVR, still able to play the game. And unfortunately, that is a 1-0 lead now for Nashville. As Glass out of the box gets a shot on net. Okay, Cheryl, you need to stop. You need to stop copying me with this commentary. James Van Riemsdyk streaks in, goes for the low shot. We're able to make a save there. 1 minute left in this first period. Really not a lot of offense again to show for it. It's been mostly Nashville in these last few minutes and just looking for somebody or trying to find the perfect shot. I have no idea what the hell our AI is doing, but this is kind of in the painful territory of watching. Fiala now. That'll pretty much do it here. Kempe might be able to get a shot. He'll go for the deke instead. And we will head to the dressing room with realistically one of our first period losing. What? We're playing from behind for the first time after the first period in a long time is what I'm trying to say. But still lots of hockey left. Just need to generate some momentum, get some legs moving. I mean, we know what the team's capable of. We've seen it time and time again. There's a reason why we're 7-0-0. Forsberg now streaking in. Gets the puck across. Some good sticks from our boys. Doughty now. Up to Kaliev, to Kempe. All right, Roman Josi now. Passing it off to Duchesne. Doughty now. Passes it back, and we'll flip this one up. Why is Kempe... I hate this new grab mechanic. Why is everybody an NBA superstar jumping 20 feet in the air? Let me clear that puck, bro. And now you're going to lose it? Oh, dear God. Duclair now in all alone, trying to feed it across. Just able to get the glove on that as I was sliding back. He put it on the opposite side. That's a great place shot that I'm just able to get a deflection break in the glass. We love to see that. Come on, boys. Patch ready now, up to Dubois. I think this is the line that we're going to need to watch here to see if they can get anything going. Byfield. And I mean, we need to change our strategy or something because this is just tough to watch. It's just losing the puck over and over again as Byfield finally gets into Patch ready. Dubois right there as he's looking to get his first goal since returning to the lineup. Oh my gosh. Dubois, shoot it. Shoot it. He's out. Oh my gosh. Whoever this kid is keeping his team in. Nice blocks there too. Full pressure now. Well, third of the season now from Pierre-Luc Dubois, who again started very strong and then got injured. A good goal? Question mark? Watch what the goalie does. That's not even him making a save attempt. That's just him coming off the post and giving up the post. Like the save attempt came after. That was much different than my goal back in the last game. Interesting. Not quite sure. Might just be a really low-rated goalie. But Pierre-Luc Dubois is back on the scoring sheet as he comes back in the lineup and gets the Kings tied up here. Like I said, much-needed offense coming from the second lineup with him in it. Let's go, baby. 14 minutes left in the second period. We got the tying game. And finally, we got an opportunity in the other zone. And we make the most of it. You know what would also be really cool in this game is if you saw fans in the crowd wearing actual numbered jerseys. Like, look at that corner there. There's like, I see like 10 jerseys maybe. The rest are all t-shirts, but they don't really have numbers on them. I don't know. Doughty there, able to corral the puck. Kaliev passes it up to Kempe, who passes it across to Fiala and gets pickpocketed. Josi now in one-on-one with Kempe. Now he has pressure there from our defense as Drew Doughty blocks another shot. Kempe streaking up. Come on, boys. We got 11 minutes left in the second frame. We're about halfway through the hockey game. It is 1-1 thanks to a goal by Pierre-Luc Dubois. Mikey Anderson now. Kaliev turns around. These are some weird-ass plays coming from our units. Kaliev now. Our third line helps out. Henrique on the ice gets a shot on Askarov. And a good glove save there from the young kid. All right. It's, again, just... Oh, there's the stat. So definitely their backup. Yaroslav Akramov. What a name. 1 and 2 on the season. Not the greatest stats. Duclair. You got to think this game would have been much harder if Saros was in net. Talk about Nashville just having some good goaltending, though. Like, Pecorine was unbelievable when he was playing. And then you got UC Saros, who is also incredible in net. Yet their team in front of them just hasn't been able to build, like, a winning culture. They've had good pieces. I mean, Duchesne doesn't play there now, but he went over for a while. They have Philip Forsberg. They've got some good defense. I mean, one of the best defensemen in the league in, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name? You know who I'm talking. Roman Josi. But just hasn't been able to find a way to, you know, Nashville is such a, don't get me wrong, they've made playoffs in the past. But Nashville is such a wonderful, surprising hockey town. And God, it'd be really cool to see the Predators go far in the playoffs. Here we go. Kapanen now to Donato, third line. And I mean, they're getting the most offense generated out of them all. So Donato and Kapanen alongside with the vet Henrique. And now we got the first line here as we look to win an offensive zone faceoff. We are winning currently. Loses it to Glass again. Yeah, it's going to be different than last year. So again, can't dwell on the past, but when you had guys like Danault and Kopitar winning you 30 faceoffs a game, it felt really good. Now it's a fight every single shift. 4:50 left in the second frame here. 1-1 hockey game again. Anderson now. Little bit of shots generated here lately, so much better effort in the second half of the second period. Kempe now. Trying to skate by, and I mean, their sticks are unbelievable right now. This is crazy, dude. Poke check after poke check. Nothing looks out of place. They're all right on puck. That's the difference between taking a tripping call and not. When you put the stick near the feet, it's going to be a tripping call. When you put it near the puck, it's going to be an unbelievable poke check. That starts to annoy the offense. Here we go. Nyquist now passes it up to Philip Forsberg, who loses it, and we get and that's bad power play or bad penalty. That's exactly what I just said not to do. The stick is nowhere near the puck. Fiala is skating away with it, and you try and poke check the puck through the legs. That'll be called in this video game 1,000% of the times. The puck's not even on screen there. All right, boys, 28% on this early season. Let's keep it up. We have a fresh new look again. Dubois, Henrique, Pacioretty up front, Byfield on the back with Doughty. So some older guys helming this second unit. Good clear there by Nashville. Here we go, Henrique loses the puck. Man, if I'm a forward on this team right now, I'm getting... No way. Did I just get scored on shorthanded by a softie from Roman Josi? That actually beat me. Oh God. Captain Roman Josi with... So even though I've commented on how good the glove has felt this season, at the end of the day, we're still a rookie goaltender who can let in some really bad goals. That's one I need to have back every time. What a garbage momentum killer. Can't find anything in the offensive zone. Roman Josi comes in, gets a pass out front. It's really a bad shot, guys. That should not have gone in. Hits off the bottom of my glove again and trickles into the net. All right, boys, come on. Let's get back up. That's my fault. I mean, there's no two ways about it. I can't have that goal going in, especially shorthanded. And Henrique has to wait as there's somebody stuck in the offensive zone. Pacioretty helps out. You have Pierre-Luc Dubois wide open across the seam, and you decide to go to Byfield, who's in the... Oh, man. Something's not clicking here, guys. We need to... All right, let's go. Not out of it. 45 seconds left, pretty much both in the period and the power play. Fiala now trying to get set up with Kempe. Back to Doughty. That's gross. That's gross. Let's go, boys. Oh, what a passing sequence. Doughty's, that's like a 40, 50 foot pass, man. From blue line to almost the goal line. Finds Kaliev alone. And the man who is on a mission to score goals this season gets another one buried past Askarov. Similar to the one I went in. Got a piece of it, just not enough. Trickles off the blocker and in. Wow, wow, wow. We got a 2-2 hockey game. And just like that, we get back on the board. 16 points now from Arthur Kaliev. What a season he's having. Needs to stay out of the box a little bit more, but 8th goal now. So 8 goals, 8 assists for the young man. Cole now skating in, gets hounded to the puck. We give it up right in front. Thankfully, we have a couple bodies. 4 seconds left here in the second period. We'll head to the dressing room. Once again, tied 2-2. Yeah, that's a shitty goal. Apologies for that one, guys. Very low shots here in this game, and I can't have that garbage going in. All right, 2-2, 20 minutes left or more. Good face-off win finally. Fiala now. Kempe. Here we go. Captain of your LA Kings, Drew Doughty, found all alone and puts a perfectly placed shot for his 5th past the young goaltender. We got a 3-2 hockey game in seconds into this third period. I mean, that's just a gorgeous shot. You got a right-handed catcher in that goaltender. A beautiful pass by Kempe, and Doughty just all alone with nobody there to poke it away. And he has 15 points. Holy crap, there's some guys having some seasons. All right, 3-2 hockey game. 31 seconds into the third period. I mean, hey, it ain't always been pretty, but they're making my job a hell of a lot easier when they put up shifts like this. Kempe now looking to do more damage. Duchesne up to Declare. Roman Yossi looking for a shot on net, and it gets blocked and goes way out into the crowd. Yeah, Kaliev's been an offensive juggernaut, dude. Look, not all these games are going to be, all-star studded games. If I'm being completely honest, the games we've been given this year are all opponents who realistically the Kings lineup should beat. So we'll definitely find our harder teams here shortly, but 7-0-0 start is something I don't even think I would have dreamed of coming into this season. And we got a 3-2 lead here with 17 minutes left to extend that. But still a lot of hockey remains between us and that goal. Doughty now getting hounded with the puck. As Duclair sneaks a hit on friggin' Mikey Anderson, and that puck almost squirts in. Thankfully, we were paying attention. Got a glove on that one. LA wins it back to Doughty, who gets pressured immediately by Matt Duchesne. Philip Forsberg streaks in. And a nice save there. Kaliev now being hounded again. Up to Kempe. So our entrances have been much cleaner this period. But defense sticks are still there. Kempe steals it back. And he goes into the net for a person goal. Trips up, rolls awkwardly. 14 of 13 shots in the game. It's been a low shot affair. A lot of block shots. I'd be interested to know how many shot attempts have gone towards the net. Doughty to Kaliev. And Roman Yossi trying to keep his team in this one. Steals the puck away up to Forsberg. 2 people on the puck at all times. That's where teams have success in this video game. And another shot by Philip Forsberg in tight there. Able to just steer that one into the corner. You got to think the Dubois line's going to hop out here in a minute as Kaliev gets a slap shot. Just gets it blocked. James Van Riemsdyk into the offensive zone. Gets a shot. Play this one into the corner. Allow our team to get its change started. Patch ready. Dubois on the ice. Kempe still hemmed in. Nyquist now. Loses the puck twice. And actually, I might hold on to this one. Not the sloppiest. Kempe still trapped in our zone. 11:45 on the clock. Back to Mikey Anderson. Up to Byfield. Here we go. This line has looked good since Dubois has returned. That's the boosted knee. And, well, that's why I need to shut up. Power play here as the cross creaser. I believe he was going for the shot. Gets a stick into the feet of our defender. And that is a power play that Nashville cannot afford to take late into this third period with 10:55 on the clock. An opportunity now to go up 2 goals, 1-for-1 with 1 shot. We have been efficient. Here we go. Dubois goes for a skate back. We saw this line earlier and it worked. Lizotte now helming the point. Can pass it in front. Dubois there. Just loses sight of the puck. Hounds it. Back to Henrique. Two power plays, 2 shots, 2 goals. Adam Henrique with a really quick wrister. And I mean, you kind of feel bad for the kid Askarov. This is probably a very young goaltender, not highly rated. But this Kings power play is over 30% easily now. We are looking like a force in the Western Conference. There's been periods where we've been stale, but for the most part, these guys just, they look dangerous when they have the opportunities, man. The 60-minute efforts need to be improved. I mean, a lot of teams talk about that early in the season, but we're now into November hockey. And like I said, you're going to get tougher matchups, but right now we're making the most of opportunities, scoring power play goals. And I mean, we got a 4-2 lead here with 9 minutes left. Perfect record on the line. Forsberg now steals the puck. Good block there by Gavrikov. Dubois having an impact since returning. We knew that he would. And that's a trip? Oh my word. And as he goes to turn, I feel like that he may have just fallen partially. And now the wheels are coming off here for Nashville. Matt Duchesne just chasing Dubois. Yeah, he's not too happy about it. And I kind of agree to some extent. That was kind of weird. It looked like... Yeah, I mean, he's turning on that edge. You give him a little push. I guess it's a penalty. There we go. A chance to join the top 3 in wins this season. We have 7. Looking for our 8th. 2 for 2, 2 shots. Unbelievable stats. Kaliev looking to make it 3 for 3, and he ruins our perfect power play. There we go. Some good sticks now for Nashville. Doesn't get it cleared. Fiala skating it around, passes it up to Kempe. So our top power play unit now out and working. Nice pass there. Just gets picked off. 7:14 on the clock. Blake Lizotte. Kaliev up to Kempe. Here we go. Just tries one too many little moves. Kaliev poked away again. So some good sticks here on the penalty kill. 38 seconds left already. We've already been scored on shorthanded. We got to stay focused. And I mean, Donato, we got to, I mean, Lizotte, we got to stay focused. I should have just held on to this damn puck. This is crazy. Oh my gosh. Penalty over in 4 seconds, and it's been all in our zone. 5-on-5 hockey now. Nashville trying to get right back into this one, and they've looked pretty good. Donato going for a skate. He's got Fiala at the blue line, opts not to pass it, instead will dump it down. Van Riemsdyk. Cole. Ian Cole streaking in a good stick there by Kaliev to break that up. Finally does it without taking a penalty. James Van Riemsdyk going for a skate. Oh my God, that puck somehow got to James Van Riemsdyk, and he just decides not to shoot it. Oh my gosh. Puck somehow finding JVR's tape. 2:43 left in the period. Dubois gets it up to Pacioretty. Second line now. They've been good. They've been effective. Byfield wants to get involved. And finally a good save there. So still some relatively easy games coming. And I got to be honest with you guys. Like, Yes, 7-0-0 with the potential of going up to 8-0-0 looks incredible. But at the end of the day, other than maybe 2 of those games, they've been relatively straightforward opponents. Now, I say that knowing that any team can score in this video game. Every team has deadly power plays. Anything can happen. It is still very impressive, and I'm excited, but I'm waiting for the stretch where we really get tested by some big-name teams. But for right now, we're definitely enjoying this last minute of the period of the hockey game. 4-2, LA has battled back again after going down early in this one. Byfield hounding the puck there. And for a Nashville team, a good effort early, poor effort in the middle, and a good effort here late to try and get something going. But wow, what a phenomenal start from the LA Kings. What a phenomenal start by the young sophomore goaltender. Can't even say rookie anymore. We are going to improve to 8-0-0 as we make a big save at the late stages of this game. Empty net at the other end of the ice. And we're going to stone Kasha there. Couple more saves to add to the record book. 10-8 left on the score clock. Adam Henrique, did he take a penalty? Or is that just showing the last goal? No, just showing the last goal, I think. 10.7, somehow it changed. Roman Josi gets the puck on net. Kaliev going to corral this, passes it up, and that'll do it. Ladies and gentlemen, Fiala will get an empty netter with 0.8 on the clock. It's not that big of a deal. You probably should not be celebrating like that. But it is a goal for Kevin Fiala. Now the game will be wrapped up. 5-2 is the final. And ladies and gentlemen, we improved to 8-0-0 on the season. Unbelievable stuff coming from LA. It's not always looked pretty. It's been a grind for some games, but when it matters the most, they are burying the puck. The lineup is healthy. We're scoring on the power play. We've been fairly disciplined other than those 2 goals against in the last game. But for us, Bailey is just loving life right now. And why wouldn't he? Your team is, your goaltender's perfect. Perfect. And I don't know. I don't even know. Like I said, superstar's coming. It's got to come. We've got to. Let's go, baby. Fist pumps in the dressing room. The boys are feeling good. Like I said, not my best effort. I mean, 20 saves, not a lot thrown in my way anyway. But when you look at that stat line at the top, God, it feels bloody good, man. 9-3-1, second in the NHL. Anaheim 9-4-0. So not sure if we'll get the start against Anaheim. We will not. So it will be Spencer Knight's crease. You figured he'd get one here. We had back-to-back starts. So 2 hockey clubs that are firing really well to start this off. Ducks right behind us in the leaderboard. Spencer Knight gets an opportunity. Let's see how he handles it. Loses the game. He loses 5-3. So you kind of feel for the guy. I mean, he's not been given the crease very often. He's had a couple good games. He's had majority bad games where he's given up a lot. And you got to think the coach is coming right back to us for another home game. No, they are actually giving this. See, this is where the season gets a little weird. You're going to give, 8-0-0 goaltender, and we are still not considered the number 1 outright goaltender. Couple days off. They're probably looking to give Spencer Knight something as we approach a Florida team that theoretically should be dangerous. All right, Spencer Knight, let's see how you do. Loses again. Oh, no. So when we look at our record here, guys, we are 9-5-1, which means Spencer Knight is 1-5-1. Oh, come on, coach. There we go. We're back in the net. So I don't hate what he did there. And the reason I say that is because, again, we're not the outright number 1 goaltender. We just played a lot of hockey in a short amount of time. 3 games last week. They gave Knight the opportunity. Maybe he felt like the team didn't play well. Couple days rest. Back home in front of a home crowd against Columbus. Doesn't win. And now we'll get the home crease again against the Florida Panthers. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. Again, I hope you've been enjoying this ride. It's been nuts. 8-0-0. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bells because we got so much more NHL hockey coming your way. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you back here in the next one. Bye, guys.